When the crowds have gone, we could talk under moonlight till dawn. We could stay to watch the sunrise, cancel all our plans. We don't need a reason why we just can't. I wish I could stop time and stay in this moment, never think about going. Won't you stay with me for a little while? Caught myself free falling deep into your eyes. You came to me without warning, but I knew why. I wish I could stop time and stay in this moment, never think about going. Won't you stay with me for a little while? Stay in this moment, never think about going. Won't you stay with me for a little while?
しい。うん。チーズが。
干し肉とか入ってるやつはやっぱり肉が塩豚とかにあれがまああれで美味しいかもしれないですけど。
クロワッサン一つください。
まあやるじゃん。
That day I live in a dream. I live in a dream. Baby, you're my angel. I'll do anything to make you smile. With you, I'm in heaven. When you kiss me, I turn to a star. And nothing can break us apart when we're together. Facing the sky, we know that we can fly on the wings of love. And we can climb on every mountain top. I never knew eternity was real until I met you. Since that day, I live in a dream. I live in a dream. We live in a dream.